So hello and welcome. So today we're gonna do a little practice and we try to make it meditative. And what does that mean? It means that we incorporate the mind in the practice with the help of the breath and using a technique that we can call the IBM-technique, the intention breath movement technique. So we actually start with the mind. We are not doing the postures without the mind, mindlessly. We use the mind in every posture and we become aware of every breath that we have, and in that way we are kind of give the mind so much to focus on that all the unnecessary thoughts, there simply won't be space for them anymore if we manage to use this technique to its fullest. So I made a little chart. Maybe I come a little bit closer, it's easier to read. So we have mind, awareness on the top, then we have the little boxes under it, the breath, and in the lowest boxes we have the movement. Good, so this means that on the high up here we start with the mind and we have our awareness, and we try to bring our awareness over and over again to the breath. And the breath is marked like this in boxes because we have the little spaces in between the breath. So we can say this first one is the inhale, then we have a little gentle pause, a natural pause after the inhale, and then comes the exhale, and a little pause after the exhale, and then again the inhale starts, a little pause, and so on. So we have the four parts of the breath. We have the inhale, a little pause, we have the exhale, and a little pause. Four parts of the breath. Good. So we start with the mind and we become aware of these four parts of the breath. And we still haven't moved a single muscle in the body until then we come to the movement. So we have the movement in a way inside the breath. So first we have our awareness, our mind, we bring it to the breath and we feel the four parts of the breath. And then when we want to move, we first feel, okay, now my inhale starts. Only after that the movement stops, but the inhale continues a little while after that, and then we have the little pause until the exhale starts, and only after the exhale has started the movement starts, the movement stops, but the exhale continues still a little while, and then we feel the little pause after the exhale, and only after that the inhale starts and the movement of the body starts, movement of the body stops, but the inhale continues for a little while, we feel the pause after the inhale, and then comes the exhale. So we move like this. In a way it's fairly simple, but it's highly effective if we manage to over and over again. So we don't have to, we will notice that we will be thinking other thoughts because we haven't trained our mind to its fullest yet, and we are not enlightened beings. But we work with our mind, and in this way we can train our mind to become more and more concentrated, and we get a kind of we feel that our mind is not mindlessly wandering. We find a way with the help of this technique. We find a way to kind of channel our thoughts into this technique that we can use, the movement inside the breath, or the intention breath movement technique. So we'll do a little practice, and we try to keep this in mind all the time, with the idea to calm down our own mind. We get the nice stretch and the movements, yoga movements for the body, and at the same time we try to calm down our own mind. Good. So we'll start with some standing postures. It's not a very long practice, but to get the idea and the idea to work with this intention breath movement technique. So we come standing, just Just a moment, my computer is doing some silly stuff here, like that. Good. So we continue and stand with our feet hip wide apart, feeling the soles of the feet towards the ground, standing up tall, lifting up the chest a little bit and chin just moving slightly inwards, and at the same time we can feel that we get this little support in the belly, so we feel we have the tallness in our spine. Good. And we start with the forward bend. So we can place the palms in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra. And then we connect to our breath. Just feel your own breath. Own breath in this moment. And when we feel that the next suitable inhale comes, we will lift up our hands. So feel the inhale coming. Only after that the movement starts. Movement stops, inhale continues, and then feel now your exhale is coming, and only after that the movement, the forward bend. Doesn't matter where we bring our hands, either thighs or all the way down. Movement stops, exhale continues. You can take an extra breath here. And when we feel that the next inhale is coming, only after that the movement of the body, hands up. Movement stops, inhale continues, and exhale starts, and only after the movement of the arms, palms back to Anjali Mudra in front of the heart, movement stops, exhale continues. Good. So we'll do that one more time. And just follow your own breath if you feel like the pace I'm going is too slow or too fast, and just follow your own breath. Good. So again, connect with your breath. We feel when the next inhale comes, only after that the movement starts, lifting the arms. Movement stops, inhale continues until we feel the exhale coming, only after that the movement, forward bend. Movement stops, exhale continues, feeling the pause after the exhale, feeling the inhale coming, and only after that the movement all the way up again. And exhale is coming, and only after that the movement of the arms, palms back in front of the heart, movement stops, exhale continues, and little pause after exhale, and again the inhale starts. Good. So that was 2 rounds of forward bends. Now we'll add we come up halfway and we will alternate the arms. So we start with the right arm and then the left arm, and the starting posture is the same. Good. And then feel your breath. Good. And feel your inhale coming. Only after that the movement of the arms, lifting the arms. Feel exhale coming, forward bend. Body movement stops, exhale continues. Inhaling, coming up halfway, keeping the knees slightly bent. Left hand on the back and right arm lifting to the front. Maybe you had to take an extra breath there, and then feel the next exhale coming back down again. Movement stops, exhale continues, feeling the pause, and again feeling the inhale coming. Only after that the movement, left arm to the front, right hand on the spine, and exhale coming, and movement back to the forward bend. Feel the inhale coming, then dropping down the hips, making space in front of the heart, coming all the way up, palms. On the next exhale, back together in front of the heart. Good, and relax your shoulders. Feel the tallness of your body, of your spine, standing firmly on the ground with your head high up. Good, so again we do it one more time. Feel your next inhale coming, lifting the arms on the inhale, exhale coming, forward bend, movement stops, exhale continues, feel the inhale coming. Right arm to the front, left hand on the spine. Exhale coming only after the movement. Movement stops, exhale continues. Little pause, feel the inhale. And exhale. Dropping the hips, making space in front of the heart and coming all the way up. That was the inhale. And exhale. Lowering the arms, hands in front of the heart. Good. So we can stay with our palms in front of the heart. Shoulders relaxed. Taking a couple of breaths here. And we have this little space in between the palms. A little space that reminds us of our higher wisdom that we all have inside of us. The higher wisdom that we can connect to all the time actually. We can try to connect to that higher wisdom that we all have inside of us. Good. From here we continue with some spinal twists, so we take a little bit wider step. And we're going to move actually our feet, when we twist we are going to move our feet as well. So when we go to the one of the sides we turn the feet to the same direction and the other side. Good. And again you can start with palms in Anjali Mudra. Feel your breath. Inhale, arms to the sides. Exhale, we move the left foot a little bit out, right hand on the thigh or on the other hand on the back, or if it's possible we can bring it all the way down and the hand can either stay on the back or lift it up. Good, and from here feel the next inhale coming, then we come up, back again. Center and exhale, going to the other side, turning the right foot out, either the hand on the thigh or all the way back to the floor. And from here feel your next inhale coming all the way back up. And exhale, that was one round. Feel your inhale coming, spread your arms. Exhale, twist to the left side. Inhale, coming back up again. And exhale, turning the feet to the other side and twisting the spine. Inhale, coming back up again. And exhale, bringing palms together, relaxing the shoulders. Good. So already when we find a little bit more movement in the body, it becomes just slightly more difficult to all the time really be aware of the 4 parts of the breath. Every inhale, pause after inhale, every exhale and pause after the exhale. We do it one more time and do it in your own pace. Feel your inhale coming and only after that spread the arms, movement of the arms stops, the inhale continues, feel your exhale coming, only after that the movement. Feel your inhale coming again back up to the middle. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, come back up to center. And exhale, relax your shoulders, palms coming back together. Good, and from here we can bring the feet back together. Shoulders relaxed, hands in front of the heart, feeling our breath. Here we can come down on the floor and on all fours, placing the palms under, and we do some cat and cow movements. So just feel that your palms are really opening up and the palms are gently pressing towards the floor. Good, and from here as we inhale, start bringing the tailbone up, letting the belly go down and lifting the sternum to the front and up. And then as we start the exhale, we start bringing the navel towards the spine, rounding the spine. Feeling the inhale coming. And feeling the pauses in between the breath. Good, a couple more. Good, and now we can either continue the same movement. If you want another option, then we can on the inhale do the same movement, tuck our toes under, and on the exhale coming to down dog. So that inhale again brings the knees back on the ground, slightly curving the spine, and exhaling, returning to down dog. Good, and we do this a couple of more times. Good, few more rounds. And if you feel like staying in any of these postures, then just feeling into your own body what you would like to do. If you have problems with your hand wrists, one option is to keep the elbows on the ground. So you can do the cat and cow posture also with the elbows on the ground. And also down dog with the elbows on the ground. Good, and I feel we have done enough of these postures. We can bring the knees on the ground and bring the hips towards the heels and relax for a moment. And again here connecting with our own breath. And then we can come up, sitting, and we stretch the legs in front of us, and then go to the side and come all the way down, laying on the floor, and we can keep our knees pointing upwards and gently tuck the chin towards the chest. Palms we can bring next to the body, palms facing downwards. Feeling backside of the head towards the floor, feeling the back on the floor, feeling the hips on the floor, and feeling the soles of the feet towards the floor. And then we start gently pressing the soles of the feet towards the ground. And connecting again with our breath. So we continue this intention breath movement technique, and trying to feel when the next inhale comes, then we pressing the soles of the feet so much to the ground that the hips starts to lift up, and then exhaling comes, hips comes back down again. Inhale comes, lifting the hips. Movement stops, inhale continues, little pause, and feel the exhale coming, and again hips coming back down. Movement stops, exhale continues, and a little pause, and a few more rounds. Good, and the next time we get our hips all the way up, we can stay there for a couple of breaths. Here we can either keep the hands where they are and try to bring the shoulder blades on the back side a little bit closer towards each other. You can even grasp the hands or interlock the fingers if you want to. And immediately, as you feel that you've done enough of this posture, then you can come back down in your own pace, bring the hips back down. And find a relaxing posture for your arms. we bring the knees up on the belly, grasping the knees. And here exhaling, bringing the knees closer towards the chest. Inhaling, lifting up the legs towards the sky. Hands can come behind the head. And exhaling, bringing the knees back into the chest. And trying to follow again the intention breath movement technique. So feeling into the breath and the 4 parts of the breath. Trying to be aware of every inhale, every pause after the inhale, every exhale, and every pause after the exhale. The last one. Good. And then we can keep the knees, keeping the knees on the belly, and from here we can rock from side to side a few times. So please continue with this movement from side to side a few times. And from here we can bring the feet back to the ground, stretching out the legs, or keep the knees bent if you feel it's a better relaxation posture for your spine. Hands comes a little bit outside from the body. Palms can face gently upwards. Here we can try to connect with the ground, so feeling our body, the touching points of the body with the floor. Feeling the heels resting towards the floor and relaxing the heels. Calf muscles, back thighs, and buttocks towards the floor, and the whole hip area towards the floor, relaxing. Feeling the back towards the ground, feeling the whole spine relaxing. Upper part of the back, and try to relax our shoulder area and the back side of the head, relaxing towards the ground. So connecting with the ground, because the earth is all the time pulling us downwards, kind of grounding us, that we feel that we have all the support that we need. We're always supported. We can just relax and let go. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Just feel that the exhale is helping us to relax. Also feeling that the belly area is relaxing, the chest and the heart area. Shoulders and arms relaxing. The chin, jaw, facial muscles and forehead relaxing, top of the head relaxing. Whole body relaxed. Allow yourself a few more moments of relaxation that nurtures both your body and your mind. To really allow yourself, it's okay to give yourself a rest. Right here, right now. We can feel the exhale and a gentle pause after the exhale. As we exhale, our navel is gently moving towards the spine. At the end of the exhale, we can feel the gentle pause. We can feel that our belly and the movement of the belly with the breath. The movement stops after the pause, after the exhale, the pause after the exhale. Good, and then we can take a deep inhale and stretch our arms, feeling getting more length in the whole body, stretching the whole body, and exhale, relax the body. Maybe bringing the knees towards the chest and rock from side to side a few times. Good, and from here we can roll over to one of the sides and come up sitting. And could be good to have perhaps something to sit on. So please, we stay seated for a little bit more. Again, my computer is doing some funny stuff, so just have to click there. We can, it's good maybe to have something to sit up on. I have a block which I usually sit on, or it could be a pillow, or if you feel uncomfortable sitting on the floor, we can also sit up on a chair. That's perfectly fine. Good, and feel the tallness of your spine. As you inhale, feel it getting even longer. Feel the space that you get in the belly area to breathe in. And relax your shoulders on the exhale. A few conscious breath rounds so that you feel the four parts of the breath. You can perhaps breathe a little bit deeper. Feel the inhale, a gentle pause after the inhale, feel the exhale. A gentle pause after the exhale without straining too much. So we're never straining the breath, we're trying to feel the pleasantness of the breath. Keep our eyes closed for a moment. Now maybe a little smile wants to come up on the face, and even if you don't feel like smiling, then you can still try to give it a shot, because the smile affects our mind regardless if we have a reason to smile or not. So we can just smile and it will affect us in a positive way. Good. So that was our practice for today. We started with the mind. We bring our awareness to the breath, and with the awareness of the in the breath, only after that comes the movement that stays inside the breath. And in this way, if we manage to practice like this, to keep the movement inside the breath, then we will have to engage our mind fully, and when we are able to do that, there won't be space for too much other thoughts. So this is a very good way to calm down our own mind and make the yoga practice into a meditative practice as well, a practice that will prepare us for the sitting practices. So both the movements that will prepare our body, it will feel more relaxed, we are able to move tensions from the body so that we are able to sit upright with a tall spine and sit still. And again, then bring the focus on the breath and the four parts of the breath. And as we are able to still the body and the mind in the practice. The meditative practices where we sit and do the meditative practices in stillness will become easier. So I hope you found this useful, and please continue, and you can bring in this technique in any kind of yoga practice that you are doing, and if you wish to bring it into a more of a meditative practice, then this is a very good technique to use. So thank you so much for joining me and practicing together, and from that place what we have here in between our palms, that reminder that we have this higher wisdom in ourselves, and at the heart area I want to say I love you very much, and thank you one more time, and please stay in touch, and we can connect on any of the social media or email that will be available at the bottom of this the text for the video. So thank you, and see you soon. Bye bye.